Hi guys, in this video I'm gonna explain in details how I think Technoblade and Dream will escape from Pandora's vault. So if you don't know, in Technoblade's last two streams he gets trapped in prison with Dream. So how is it that Technoblade, the person who has been thought of as the person who will break him out of prison, is now trapped with Dream in prison? And why did Techno tell Dream to write everything he knows about the prison? In this video, I'm gonna explain all that and more. But first, let me tell you a bit about subscribing. Well, it's basically when you click on the red button that spells out subscribe. When this number increases and it gets me closer to my goal of 1 million subs. It's a win-win. It's helped me go closer to 1 million and you get more useful information about Minecraft like this. Like the video if you enjoyed, and let's get right into the video. Now I want to start off with QUACKITY'S visit. Now QUACKITY visited Technoblade on his birthday, telling Technoblade to visit Dream. But he also tells Techno that Dream wrote a letter to Techno telling him to visit him. Now this letter was actually fake, but Techno agreed to it and said he'll visit him. With that, guys, we have our first major case to break down, and that's Techno's will. Now, before leaving to visit Dream, Technoblade, being the mastermind he is, and knowing fully well that it might be a trap, Techno gives Phil a will, and says that it contains instructions on what he should do if he doesn't come back. Here's the clip.
I don't want you to take any risks helping me pay off my debt, man. Although you can help. There is something you can do. I wrote a will.
Okay.
So if I don't make it back, if I don't if I'm gone for a while, you're in charge of distributing my stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. We're ending this on a cheerful note.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to just throw that on to you at the last second, but you know.
So how long do I wait? 2 days, 3 days, a week?
Varies.
Because you can't contact any. You can't.
Listen, I put
once you're in there.
The instructions are in the will. All right.
Okay.
All right, just don't. You probably wait like a little bit, or probably don't like start like robbing my stuff when I'm gone for like 15 minutes. Like,
now I know fully well what a will is. It's like a document that shows how a person's will should be shared upon their death. If this will contains instructions on how Technoblade will escape, then I have two major assumptions on how he will do it. And first up, we have the ENDERPEARL stasis chamber. Now, if you don't know what an ENDERPEARL stasis chamber is, it's basically throwing an ENDERPEARL into some bubbly water to make it just flow over there. And if any external force activates, in Techno's case, a trapdoor, the person who threw the ENDERPEARL immediately teleports to that spot, no matter where he is on the SMP. Now Technoblade has an ENDERPEARL stasis chamber at the Syndicate base, as you can see here, and at his home. Sam also has some in the prison to get to some location, as you can see in this clip. Now some people do say that it won't work since Technoblade got killed during the checks, but it can only happen if it was rendered in, and as you can see, before Technoblade got killed, fields are locked, which means it was not rendered in, it was just sitting there. So the will might actually contain instructions on when Phil should use the ENDERPEARL stasis chamber. Now onto the second assumption. The Syndicate come to break him out. But now this is very unlikely since it is very risky and it could even lead to war. It's a very dangerous job, and also there has to be someone who knows all about the prison, and that is only known by Dream and Sam. So this is very unlikely to happen, but stranger things has happened. Now there's another thing I want to explain, and that's why I think Dream Escape is Technoblade. Hear me out here. If we go with the first assumption, I'm not really sure Dream has an ENDERPEARL stasis chamber set up, so he can't go with Technoblade. And if we went with the second assumption, there are actually two members of the Syndicate who think Dream deserves to be behind bars, and that's Rambo and Mickey. And even though they do it reluctantly, Dream will probably die before the breakout is completed. Now we come to our last major case we have to break down, and that's why Technoblade told Dream to write everything he knows about the prison. Well, if Dream isn't escaping with Technoblade will still need a way to break Dream out. Well, by seeing the prison layout, he may find its weakness and thus a way of busting someone out. And it's very likely that he will, since he has Wilbur on his side. Now, Wilbur has spent a long time in limbo, doing nothing but thinking. It's made him a genius, a mastermind. And since it was Dream who revived him, Wilbur believes he is his hero, as he says right here.
No, seriously, thank you for that. No, I know you probably still feel guilty about it. I want to tell you, no, genuinely, thank you, because if you hadn't done that, I would have ended up living I would have been exiled with Tommy in it, and then I would have got angry at Dream, because Dream can't go around hurting Tommy like that. I would have got angry at Dream, I would have tried to fight Dream, which I now see would have been a silly move, because Dream's my hero. Dream's amazing.
So with this mentality that Dream is his hero, Wilbur is definitely capable of helping him, and by seeing the prison in and out, he might find his weakness. So that's how I think Technoblade and Dream are gonna bust out of Pandora's vault. If you learned anything new with this video, consider subscribing, as it brings me closer to my goal of 1 million subs. And also like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment on how you think Dream and Technoblade will bust out. And that's officially goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.